ever look back and have any regrets about choosing to stand?
No, not at all. And I plan to do it every day from here on out.
What if they give you a hard time?
Too bad.
The only one standing.
On this particular day, of course, they started doing the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge, of course. And I was the only one in the class that stood for the pledges, which is honestly pretty typical. And then one of the kids made a comment about me being the only one standing, and I kind of just looked at him and took a sip of my drink. This was after the pledge had been said, and I just took my seat. And then a few minutes later, my friend had sent me a text of the video that he had posted on his story of me saying there's always this one guy that stands. And so I sent it to my family group chat, and they posted online and got some attention. And I thought it was a typical thing, you know. I didn't think it would get too many likes or shares or anything like that. The gradual change over the years that I've noticed, people outside of school haven't seen, so that kind of just opened my eyes to how things have changed.
People say in some of the other classes it's fairly routine for some of the students to stand at some of the other Westbrook classes.
From my personal experience, the majority of the kids remain seating during the pledges. I'm not sure if these other classes have teachers that are making them stand, which obviously they can refuse, but I would assume out of respect they choose to stand when the teacher tells them to.
Why did you stand? Do you know?
Well, out of respect for those who have fought for our country, of course. Both of my grandparents on my mom's side have served in the military, and my great-grandfather on my dad's side. So just out of respect for them and all the other veterans that have served throughout the many years of America's history and all the blood that was shed for us to have the choice to stand or sit.
It's a pretty good country.
It's a great country. It might need to start in the very place that this happened, the schools, you know. I think we need to be taught more patriotism towards our country, stop focusing on the bad stuff and focus on the sacrifices and the good things that this country has to offer.
Why do you think some of your counterparts, some of the other students, why do they sit?
Well,
do they ever say anything? What do they say about why they're sitting?
Well, they don't really say anything because they don't really have a response. But I think it's because mainly they've been sheltered, possibly by their parents, and they've been taught that, you know, America is all bad, when in fact of course it's not perfect, but I think we have a lot more good going on in the country than we do bad. But I don't think they really have an answer for why they sit.